Bet y'all can hear me. Get excited. Get excited. What up, y'all? How you feel? How you feel? It's Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe. Today's impact meeting, number 9, is entitled Born Again, man. It's entitled Born Again. What up, Jesus? How you feel? Everything good? I see you. I see you. Get excited. You already know. Born Again, man. Number 9 is entitled Born Again. So as you know, in supreme mathematics, the number 9 stands for born. But I want y'all to understand that life is too short to be living a life that you do not want to live. It's way too short to live a life that you do not want to live, man. And today I'm going to give you 9 steps on reinventing yourself. 9 steps on reinventing yourself. And why should you reinvent yourself? Well, you reinvent yourself whether you want to or not. Did you know that every 27 days, your skin completely replaces itself? So what you're putting into your body, what you're eating every day, you're literally becoming. Because your body, your digestive system breaks down everything that you digest, and it turns it into your skin cells or into your cells that are in your body, right? It makes new blood. You make your organs replace themselves. Everything about you over a span of 7 years, your entire body is a new body based on what you consumed over that span of 7 years. Every 27 days, your whole skin is a brand new skin every 27 days. So we talking about reinventing yourself, man. And step number 1 in reinventing yourself is to decide that you actually want to change. Decide that you actually want to change, because nothing about your life, nothing about your situation, nothing about you is going to change until you actually change. Nothing is going to change until you put the work in and decide, this is what I want. People don't change by accident. And I'm not talking about trauma. I'm not talking about being, scared straight, like that show that used to be on AMC or whatever that network was. I'm not talking about those types of changes. When I say you don't change, nothing changes unless you do. You are the architect. You are the leader. God gave you free will for a reason. He gave you free will for a reason. He wants to see what you're going to, he knows what you're going to do, but he wants to see what you're going to do with that free will. With great power comes great responsibility. Now, your responsibility is up to you at what level you respect that responsibility. So decide that you want to change. And then that's when the change will happen. Now you have to, number 2, make a 6-month plan. Once you decide that you want to change, create a plan of action that is going to create a plan. Number 2 is to create a 6-month plan. Now, this is a plan of results. This plan that you're creating over this 6-month period, is for your results. This is for the outcome of your change, right? And now step number 3 is to break it down. Break that plan down into actionable steps. Break that plan down into what I'm actually doing, how I'm actually doing it, when I'm actually doing it. In order for it to be successful, you have to do it in increments. What up, John? How you feel? Everything good? You already know. See you in the mix. Get excited. You have to break it down into actionable steps. And then number 4 is to commit money and effort to that 6-month plan. Commit money and effort into reinventing yourself. Commit money and effort into being that new person. Because if you don't commit to it, it's not going to happen. You have to be totally dedicated to that new person. You can't keep looking back at the old person. You can't keep wondering if it's still good over there. It is what it is over there. You already know what it is over there. That's why you're here. That's why you decided to change. So you can't keep revisiting the past and expect the future to come into fruition. Step number 5, start building. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable, and you have to do those things that you put in your 6-month plan. You have to become that person by doing the things that that person is already doing in that 6-month plan, right? You have to start building. So I can't give you examples because your situation is going to be unique to your situation. But I can say this. In the process of you building, you need to do something that you're not used to. You need to do something that's outside of the normal right now. You need to do something that is different from what you normally would do. That is how you get uncomfortable. You gain a new skill set. You eat differently. Maybe your sleep pattern is changing. Maybe your maybe the amount of drugs and alcohol that you consume is changing. Maybe it's the people that's around you that might change. Maybe it's where you live at, it might change. Maybe it's how often you splurge at the mall, it might change. Only you know what's going to make you uncomfortable. But I will say this. The thing that hurts the most, but you know intellectually is good for you, that is the thing that you should be doing right now. If you desire to change, if you desire to be a better person than you are today, tomorrow, the first thing you need to do is the thing that you know is good for you, but you don't want to do it. That's what you need to do. Step number 6, get a mentor. Step number 6 in reinventing yourself is to get a mentor. A mentor is the cheat code to the new you. Now, when I say mentor, I don't mean that I want you to, what up, Christina? How you feel? I don't mean that I want you to be the person that's mentoring you. No, I don't mean that. When I say get a mentor, the mentor is the cheat code to the new you. So just like I said, every 27 days, your body or your skin cells reinvent themselves. So you have a whole new skin. Every 27 days, you have a whole new skin. And it comes from what you consume. It comes from what you eat. Just like your skin reinvents itself, just like your body does, your mindset and everything else will from what you take out of that mentor. Now, you're not going to become a chicken nugget because you ate chicken nuggets. You're not going to become a salad because you ate salad. But components in that salad, components in that chicken nugget, the protein from that chicken meat is now a part of your body. And it needs to be the same way with your mentor. It needs to be the same way with the person that you are learning from, looking up to, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care if it's Farrakhan or TD Jakes. You need a mentor. You need a mentor. If you are deciding to reinvent yourself, if you would like to be born again, you need a mentor. Everybody needs a mentor, or 3 or 5, because you're going to take pieces of these people that benefit you, not just pieces that they put out there. Understand this. This is very crucial. You do not want to become somebody you're following, because now that person is controlling who you are. You want to stay in control of who you are. God gave you the free will. He didn't give me free will to control you. So as you're listening to me, you don't have to be a Merch Life, Jay. But take what I said and use it to your advantage, because that is why I'm saying it. Get excited about that. Step number 7 in reinventing yourself is to understand that this life is your default life. You know, when you get that cell phone from the store, and all the settings are how all the settings are on every phone that comes out, that is the default version of the phone. Nothing changes until you change it. So this default version will always be here. That door to the next you, it'll always be open. It's up to you to walk through it. It's up to you to open those settings and use your thumb to change that phone how you want it to be. What up, especially pretty? How you feel? What up, DP Water? How you feel? Everything good? Oh, my man Dante, get excited. You already know. Listen, man, understand that this life is your default version. You can change it by going in and changing it. It's literally that simple. Now, when I say simple, I don't mean quick. When I say simple, I don't mean it's so this is why step number 8 is step number 8. No, that's step number 9. All right, so we're gonna move on to step number 8, and then I'm gonna talk about step number 9. But step number 9 is the most important one. Step number 8 is to move and survive. What do I mean by that? You have to move and you have to survive. So consistent action creates consistent results. Consistent action creates consistent results. If I have a farm full of animals and I consistently feed them, they're going to consistently feed me. If I consistently feed this group of chickens, they're going to consistently mate with those hens and have eggs for me to sell and eggs for me to scramble in the morning. Do you understand how simple that is? Consistent action creates consistent results. So if you're not doing anything, you're not going to change. You can't say, I got up today and I worked out and expect to lose 30 pounds by the end of the month if you worked out today. No, this is why step number 9 is so important. Step number 9 is to get used to delayed gratification. That delayed gratification means that, yeah, I'm going to work out today. Yeah, I'm going to do this video today. But I don't expect to see these results until it's time to see these results. Understand me? I don't want to go outside and say, I'm about to sell this whole bag of oils to one person. Doesn't work like that, bro. It just doesn't. It just doesn't work that way. There's a law in the 14 laws of the universe called gestation. It's the law of gestation. You don't take a bite of a sandwich and then have to take a poop immediately. No, you have to digest the sandwich before you use the bathroom. And it's the same way with you changing. It's the same way with you becoming a different person. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's only going to happen if you work at it every night. Get excited about that. So I'm going to run through the 9 steps of you being born again. One more time. To reinvent yourself, number 1, you must decide that you want change. You have to make a decision in your mind and decide that that's what you're going to do. Number 2, make a 6-month plan. You got to shift your dream to a plan. Like, I was thinking about it. I might have wanted to go downstairs and get some water, but now I'm actually getting off the bed and I'm standing up and I'm walking through the hallway. Oh, I'm at the top of the stairs. All right, I got to hit 32 of these joints. I'm going to hit all 32 of these steps. Dang, I got to bend that corner. I got to walk through the living room. Oh, now I'm in the dining room. You dig? Now I'm in the dining room. Oh, here go the refrigerator. All I got to do is open that thing. Oh, I got my water. But wait, I still got to crack it open. Now I got to put the bottle to my lips. And I'm finally drinking the water. You see how many steps it was in between me saying I want to drink water and me actually drinking water? Make a 6-month plan and make it specific so that you know exactly what's going on when it's going on. You got to break that plan down. That's number 3. Break that plan down into actionable steps. What I just did in front of you about drinking the water, I broke the plan down into actionable steps. It's 32 stairs on this stairway. I didn't say I got to go downstairs. I said I have to go down 32 stairs. Be specific with your goal. Be specific with your 6-month plan. That's how the universe is going to know exactly what you want. When you pray and you say, I want this, I want that, you don't say, I want a big house. You say, I want this house. You say the address. Understand that. You feel me? Some people actually print out visuals of what they want and put it together on a poster and they call it a vision board. Get excited about that. Step number 4, you have to commit money and effort to it. If you don't commit to that girl, you are not going to be with that girl. You might be with her temporarily. You might get the yams here and there, but without commitment, it's nothing. It doesn't matter. You was just somebody on her hit list, like Rihanna said. Get excited. Number 5, you have to start building. Number 5 is you have to start building. So when you get those actionable steps and then you commit that money and that effort to it, actually do that shit. Get off your ass. Actually do it. Actually continue to move in this realm, the physical one. because your dreams are spiritual. You have to bring that spirituality to the physical realm in order for it to happen. I can't say I want to be good at basketball and just think about it all day. I got to get on that court and practice, or my jump shot ain't going to get no better. It's not going to get better if I don't do a bunch of messed up ones. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. But with all of those failures, it's going to add up to you succeeding. And the more that you fail, the closer you are to succeeding. So fail forward, man. Step number 5, you have to get a mentor. A mentor is the cheat code to the new you. Step number 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Step number 5 was to start building. Step number 6 was to get a mentor. Step number 7 is to understand that this life is your default life. So I want you to know that if you go into this 10 years from now and everything falls apart, guess what? The shit that you're sitting in right now, you can always go back to that. You can always start from square one because everybody does. It's the default life. When you first get the PS4, you got to log into that junk. When you first download Gmail on your phone, you got to log in. You have to give it your information. That's the same way with life, man. You might get pushed back to the default situation, but you can come out of it the same way you came out of it last time. Get excited about that. Step number 8 is to move and survive. Consistent action equals consistent results. That's self-explanatory. I'm not going to say any more about that. Number 9, get used to delayed gratification. Anything that happens quickly, it's not really worth much. Think about this, man. Think about it like this, right? If you sell crack, you can make $15,000 in one night. But if you go to jail for selling crack, you have to spend more than $15,000 to come out of jail. And it's going to take you more than one night to get out of jail with more money than you made in one night. You understand that? Do you understand that instant gratification is bullshit? There is no longevity in instant gratification. Patience is a virtue for a reason. But patience with action, patience with you constantly working at something, is different than you just waiting on something. Just waiting on something is annoying. It is people still sell crack. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they definitely do. But my thing is that patience is a virtue for a reason, because when you patiently waiting on something, you will have anxiety about that happening or not happening. Now, when you're patiently waiting on something that you are in pursuit of, you are actively working towards, it's different than just waiting for something. Me sitting here saying, oh, I need a job, and just waiting for one is insane compared to me saying, oh, I need a job, and me going places every day to find a job. Do you see the difference? Do you see how you will get weary just sitting there waiting versus you taking action for that thing to happen? So understand that delayed gratification is perfect for you. Delayed gratification is exactly what you need, man. That is 9 steps on reinventing yourself. I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe. Get excited, man. I do have an announcement about the merch mob. Yesterday, I had a family emergency. I wasn't able to teach the class, but I will be doing it promptly after this. Like right now, I'm going to end this and I'm going to start another one. And I'll be teaching the merch mob class from yesterday. It is absolutely free. At the end of the class, you'll be able to sign up for future classes, which are $25 a class. It is super duper worth it. I'm gonna just let you see the value in it. I'm gonna just let you see the value. So get excited. I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe. You already know. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. You already know. See y'all soon.